Hello. So we got some big news a couple days ago. Tesla added a mid-range option to the Model 3. It's available in all the standard colors. The max range is 260 miles, it has a max speed of 125 miles per hour, and it goes 0 to 60 in 5.6 seconds. It's only available in rear-wheel drive configuration. The long-range battery is now only available in dual motor configuration. The Aero and the Sport wheels are both available. And now you can get white premium interior. White is actually recommended. And one big change is you can only get enhanced autopilot. Full self-driving, that option is now gone. This is indeed a smaller battery. It's not a software locked battery like the 60s that could be 75s and the 70s that could be 75s and whatnot. It's actually a battery that has fewer cells. And that should be a win for Tesla. Now they can make more cars using the same amount of battery cells or fewer battery cells. I think it's a good thing that they aren't allowing people to purchase full self-driving. I mean, what's the point? It's been out for 2 years. There really hasn't been anything that the customer can see as far as using it, and it's only going to lead to angry customers, particularly people who purchased this when they got their cars, and now it's 2 years later, and in a while it'll be 3 years later, and a lot of people are going to start bringing their cars back, and they will have never gotten to use a feature that they paid for. So I think they should just put the brakes on full self-driving, keep working on it, and then when it's ready, then you can let people start buying it. So a lot of people are kind of panicking and making it seem like the $35,000 version of the Model 3 isn't going to get here, or that standard range battery is never going to get here. I see this as more of a half step and kind of a bonus, kind of like the Model X was. Because if you remember the Roadster, which was a high cost, low volume car, that was supposed to be the first step. And the second step was the Model S, which was a medium cost, medium production car, and that was supposed to get us to the Model 3, which was a lower cost, high volume car. But we actually got the Model X kind of in as a bonus between the S and the 3. And I think that's just what this is going to be. They're just working their way to the bottom, and I think they're being responsible and disciplined in the way they're doing this. So I still believe the standard range model car is coming. They've confirmed this, and they probably could make the car now, but I imagine that they want to have a higher level of production when that car comes out, because when they do allow orders of that car, I think the demand for it is going to be crazy. I think right now they're producing about 7,000 cars per week, and I think maybe they want to be closer to 10,000 cars per week before they release that lower cost Model 3. Another theory I have is I think when the standard range Model 3 comes out, I think they want to have that available at $35,000. I don't think they're going to want to release that car where you have to buy the premium interior. Because if you remember when the Model X came out, the media made it seem like that was a $130,000 base car, even though it was just the signature edition that cost that much. So I feel like if they release the standard range Model 3 and it costs anything more than $35,000, the media will go into a frenzy, and they're going to say Tesla turned their back on their customers, they made them wait, and then the car doesn't actually cost $35,000, even though they would be just pushing it a little further down the road.